In this session, I will explain question number 3 and 4 of exercise 6.3 chapter integers. Now in question number 3, we have some fill in the blanks. So the first number we have minus 8 plus dash is equals to 0. So what is the number that we have to add with minus 8 to get 0? So that would be what? Minus 8. If I add 8 to it, so what will be the answer? Minus plus minus 8 minus 8 would be what? 0. So your right answer would be plus 8. Now let's see this one. So what is the number that we have to add with 13 so that the answer should come 0? So that means if I have to add something with 13, so what is the number? Minus 13. How? See, now plus minus is minus, isn't it? So 13 minus 13 is what? 0. So what should I write inside the box? That is minus 13. Now we have to give the solution for this. That means open the bracket first. Plus minus is minus 12. So 12 minus 12 is what? 0. So your answer will come 0. So this is the first 3 sums, ABC solutions, boys. So let's move on to the last 2 sums. That is E and F. No, D and E. So in sum number D, we have minus 4 plus box is given, and then the result should come minus 12. So the result, from the result, you have to subtract this number so that you will get the answer of this box. Okay. So what is the number you will get? What I said, from the result, that is from minus 12, you have to subtract this, because what is the number that has to be added with minus 4? Now just imagine a number line. You are standing on number minus 4. So now you have to reach minus 12. So minus 12 is which side? Negative side, on the left hand side, on the right hand side of minus 4. Obviously the minus 12 would be on the left hand side of the minus 4, isn't it? So you have to go towards left hand side, and when you go towards left hand side, that means you are subtracting something, and when you go towards right hand side, that means you're adding something. Fine. So that means from minus 12 we have to what? Subtract this one, minus 4. Okay, so what will be the answer? Minus 12 minus minus will be plus 4. So your answer is minus 8. That means you have to add minus 8 to minus 4 to get minus 12. The same thing we'll do it with this part also. Your result is minus 10. Fine, your result is minus 10. Now from where? So what is the number from where? You have to move left hand side 15 numbers left hand side to reach minus 10. I repeat, where you are standing, suppose this is a number line, suppose you have number line, so where you are standing, so that you have to jump 15 numbers and you have to reach minus 10. So obviously when you have to reach minus 10, so it's no way that you have to move towards right hand side, isn't it? So the number, you always have to go towards left hand side, isn't it? Now because why I'm saying towards left hand side, because see, minus 15 is there. That means wherever you are standing, you have to move towards your left hand side, as because minus 15 means, minus sign means you have to move towards left hand side. And how many numbers you have to move? You have to move 15 numbers. So you have to jump 15 numbers and then you have to reach minus 10. Fine. So for that, to know this number where you were standing, what you have to do? You have to add plus 15 to it. That means you are standing minus 15. You are we'll go reverse actually. Now you suppose you are here minus 10. Now to know the number, to know the initial number, what you have to do? You have to move towards now right hand side to know where you were initially standing. So from minus 10 you have to add plus 15. So your required answer would be plus 5. So this is your answer, plus 5. Okay. Now let's move on to sum number 4. So sum number 4, I have written sum number A also and B also, and the last 2 sums of question number 4, that is C and D, will be your homework. Now let us understand this thing. This is very easy. We have done all this type of sums previously also. So what is the first thing? We'll open the bracket, isn't it? So outside this bracket we have a plus sign. So plus minus is minus 7. So we'll write this minus 8. Minus minus would be plus 25. Okay. Now first of all, we'll solve these 2 numbers. That is minus minus plus 8 plus 7 is 15. Now which number is greater? 8, and it is carrying what sign? Minus. So we'll put minus sign here. Then plus 25. Now finally we have to solve these 2 numbers, but before that we have to know what exactly we have to do. So for that we have to multiply these 2 signs. Minus plus minus, that means I've said minus, so we'll do minus. So 25 minus 10 will be what? 15 is there. So we'll do the difference would be 10, isn't it? So 10. Now, which sign we have to put it here? So for that, we have to see which number is greater. So 25 is greater and it is carrying what sign? Plus. So it will be plus only. Okay. So let's move on to sum number B. The first thing what you have to do, you have to open the bracket. Now outside this bracket, again what sign we are having? Plus. The plus minus is minus 13. Then we'll write plus 32, minus 8, minus 1. Now I hope you remember yesterday I said that if you see the numbers, a group of numbers, if they are carrying minus sign, students, the group of numbers, if they are carrying minus sign, so you will bring all those numbers together. That means we'll write all those numbers together now. So minus 13, minus 8, minus 1, plus 32. Okay. So, and what is the next thing I said? That if you see the numbers, the group of numbers, if they're carrying minus sign, then in that case also you have to add all the numbers. The only difference is that with the sum you have to put a minus sign. Okay, so what is the sum of this all three numbers? That is 22. Okay, 13 plus 8 is 21, plus 1, 22. Now with this sum you have to put minus sign. Remember that. Fine, and then what is there? Plus 32. So finally we have to do what? Minus plus minus. So 32 minus 22 is 10. Now which sign we have to put? So we have to see which number is greater. 32. And 32 is carrying which sign? Plus. So your answer would be plus 10. Okay, so this is a solution of sum number A and B of question number 4. Sum number C and sum number D would be your homework, students. Okay. Thank you so much. God bless you and stay blessed.